All right, what's up guys? It is day 9. I'm tromping through the snow. Thankfully, we moved all of our materials last, I guess it'd be last Friday now because today is Monday. And over the weekend, we had probably like 5 to 6 inches of snow, which is not a ton, but it blew really bad. And then super cold weather came in, so I think it was -8 when I got up this morning. Decided to not go to site right away, did some shop work, but now we're outside because this front here, we got to get it covered up. Insulators are supposed to come tomorrow, and yeah, I guess that means we got to get our outside wall covered up in order to do that. What we're going to concentrate on right now, Zach's back here wrapping up some grade board detail. We got to run some plywood across the front for the brick guy who's going to install some brick up the face, and then me and Greg are going to work on this header up here. So the header detail, we've got a structural end truss, so I'm not worried about structure for weight supporting the door. It's more about just having a nice solid header to mount all the door springs and stuff to on the backside, as well as have some nice lateral or in and out like wind loading strength on it. You know, it's funny, I had somebody comment on the size of the gusset plates in our building, saying that there's no way they would ever hold up to a large snow, that they were the tiniest gusset plates they'd ever seen. Kind of big. I mean, they're really big and they're really thick.
A small head.
Dude, don't tell everybody I got a small head. They don't know that. It's like the whole fishing story, see? Oh my God, that's the biggest gusset plate ever. No, but really, our trusses, because we're in Northern Illinois, our region, we are usually rated at a 35-pound loading on our truss, and that's just based off the engineering spec of the truss. I don't design the trusses, I just tell them what I want, and they make it work. Now, as you can see, we've already got our header height marked on the columns, our door jambs. Since we've got these, I guess what we call uprights, stub columns, door header extensions, whatever you want to call them, now that they're attached to the truss, we've got to actually cut them off at the right height so that we've got a nice level door header. So what we're going to do is I would probably go get a laser if it was a bigger than a 24-foot opening, but with a 24-foot opening, we can get a nice tight string line snap, and we'll basically snap that line 1.5 inches above our header height. That way we can put a stiffener board underneath our upright extensions, and you'll see that. But if we were really good, we could probably do this all on the ground, but I'm always worried that if there's a little bit of an up and down in the bottom chord of this truss right here, that we can't really measure off of it down 2 foot for our door header. So we just kind of do it the old-fashioned way, which is pretty foolproof. So now that we've got these uprights cut, we'll put our stiffener board, which is really just a flat 2x6, and that's going to join the inside and outside 2x12s and help add rigidity to the bottom of that header. We will have some framing up in the truss system that will also add some bracing and resist wind loading. Ready, Greg? What do you got marked here, dude?
That's 12.5 center that I went 3/4 each way, so that should be the edge of your board, both sides. Oh, dude, that's perfect.
Dude, we did something right. Every once in a while, blind squirrel finds a nut.
Remember the first time I said that? You loved it so much, you keep using it.
You used that first? Yeah. Yep. You live your life off that small, right? Oh. Hello, it's Kyle.
Alright, bro, we're a little bit off on this girl. By a little bit, I mean like 3/4 of an inch off.
Or 1.5.
This edge?
Yeah.
So how's that one 12.5 center?
That middle one?
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't have 2 boards.
Oh!
You're so smart!
Bro, I just making sure, dude.
Well, I was paying attention, don't worry. You don't think the nail trick's gonna work?
I don't think so.
Get yourself where you want it.
You're gonna... Dude, you missed. So bad.
Good thing we got edits.
No, man. This ain't. You can't edit this out.
All right. Well, Greg, you don't think this is gonna work?
No, it's not gonna work.
Oh, I got this.
Nope.
Let's do the old 2 for 1. These aren't really made for 20 pennies. What? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Do your thing, brother.
Okay, so I'm actually in 1.5 inches, Greg. I just destroyed that.
Stay right here. There you go.
Come down a little. Right, a little more. Right there. They call me lightning. Are you impressed with that cut? Thank you.
Impressed with your measurement.
Thank you. Thanks for giving me that love.
Bro. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. Be sure to hit that bell so that you get notified when the next video drops.
But Greg, it ain't about the numbers.
It's about
I would rather have 100,000 followers watch every video than 1,000 or 1,000,000 followers only watch every couple videos.
what about 1 million followers that they all watch your videos?
All right, I like it. Get over there.
Let's go for that.
Let's go for that.
You already got it cut?
Yep, just like that.
How's your measurement?
Amazing. Now, there's probably a good chance some of you are already like, that is not a header. You just put a joint right in the middle of a 24-foot door opening. Right here, that's our header, the truss. All we're doing is dropping down and putting blocking and solid framing for the garage door. So on the outside, I've done buildings where this was engineered as a 2x6. Because once again, the truss is doing the work. Now I like to just overdo it, do a 2x12 inside, and then we'll double stack a 2x12 with alternating joints on the inside. But you'll see that soon. Good?
Just don't miss.
I thought about that. What do you got? You like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Don't put your head down.
Yeah.
You know, if you would have swung like that in our 2-hammer competition, you might have had a chance of winning. So you can see one of the things that we do is we add these, we call these our wing ties. And basically they're tying the building in from end to end at the bottom core of the truss. We try to put them at every post location on each end wall. So you've got a continuous connection from this post on this end wall all the way to the other one on the other end. And then what we do is we put these kickers up, well, that's what we call them. And this is where we like to use our GRK screws. They came out with a pretty new design, which I don't know if you use GRKs or not. They're probably my favorite screw, and they changed up this design point right here where you can see the shaft is actually longer and straighter. I'm trying to say that with a straight face before the actual screws starts. And what that does is it doesn't, as it's pulling into a couple pieces of 2x material, the old design would pull those two boards apart, and then you'd have to overdrive it to make them suck together. Now with this new design, you don't have that. The two pieces stay together. So they definitely listened to the complaints of all their users and changed up the design. Also adding a different head. Now I've got an old bit here. If you have a new bit, and maybe you've seen me show that, see how wobbly these are? The new bits, they stick in there and you can do a one-handed operation. So I need to put another bit on, I think. Especially when I'm in positions like this. All right, so today has been bitter cold. Actually, it didn't start off bad, but now it's really cold. The sun has set. It doesn't look that dark out, but I promise it is getting darker. And the wind picked up. Feels like -14 is what the weather says. I feel like -20. I don't like to complain, but I think I'm about ready to go home. We got this header framed in. You can see behind me here, we've got what we call our kickers. And those are basically bracing the roof structure back down on an angle and tying into these wind ties that we've got going across. So it kind of creates bracing that then solidifies the top and the bottom of the truss into like one big box. And that's where, you know, a lot of that diaphragm strength, but then also, as I shake that door header, that also adds a ton of wind loading. So if this wall gets hit with wind, it's not going to allow it to push in, because that is a big door opening at 24 foot wide. I don't know. What do you guys think? Drop it down below in the comments. I can't even see. I got some ice crystals starting to form on my beard, and that means it's time to go. So probably we'll see you guys back here, and we'll get this front wall covered up, and then it's time to get inside and start putting the ceiling up in this vaulted raised cord truss system. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you would. I'd love the support, and we'll see you again on the next episode. What?
When you say like it's actually a lot darker.
Yeah.
So like, bro, you got your sunglasses on.
Oh yeah. You totally should have.
Dude, I just want to like interrupt the video.
Yeah, thanks.